Now what will it be? Death or exile?
All right, we're gonna start with
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to.
Should we not follow the advice of the galactically stupid?
You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Worst part of it is they're gonna blame us for the whole thing. And they can't have people knowing the truth. We're the the cover-up. Don't forget, we're the Exiles.
Very well. Death by exile.
Manu. I just got out of watching Glass. It was really, really great. It was not at all what I was expecting. I loved Unbreakable and I really love Split. I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts and a lot of feelings, and this movie really threw a loop at me, but it was really a great experience. James McAvoy was amazing. So was Sam Jackson. Bruce Willis did his thing. I think everybody. Sarah Paulson was great as well. Bringing back old characters from the past movies was a great job. I really enjoyed this movie. I can't wait to see it again. I can't wait to talk about it with the rest of the Exiles. M. Night really found a great way of closing out this trilogy. And I can't wait to see what he does next. And it's a very interesting look and perspective into superhero cinema and what it means to be a hero in this day and age. So if you haven't seen Glass, go see Glass. Make up your own mind about it. Go into it with an open mind and just be ready to be surprised and just let whatever comes come. Alright, I'm out.
Alright, so this is my first video reaction of a movie. And I think we're going to also hear from some of the other Exiles as well. But I just want to start this off by saying that I'm really excited to do this, trying to change things up a little bit, keep things fresh. But I do want you to guys know that this is my first initial reactions, and I have a strong belief that when you first get out of a film, you first watch it, you can't judge it right away. But it is kind of nice to be able to express kind of how you feel coming out, and then actually being able to see the difference in how you feel as time goes on. Because when you think about it, when you absorb it, when you digest it, sometimes things change. But anyway, so I just got out of Glass just now, and I have to say it was really refreshing. I didn't know what to expect, and honestly, those are my favorite kinds of films. Films that you just don't know exactly what you're gonna get. As we know, M. Night Shyamalan. I needed to figure out that guy's name. Shyamalan. I need to figure out how to pronounce that, but he's really predicated on being able to add that twist, that kind of that moment where it's like it wasn't what you realized it was initially. That's kind of what his thing is. So I think that could be part of it, but also I just think in general that he's really added a unique element to the superhero genre, and I think that this had all the elements of what a comic book story has always had, and what comic book movies kind of always have had as well, but it's done in such a way where it's kind of like a character examination. It's kind of a character study, and I really appreciate that he really highlighted what was important about the characters without trying to aggrandize the characters, make them seem so. It wasn't all about the characters' egos. So the music was fantastic, the story and the dialogue was incredible, and the unique dynamic between the protagonists and the antagonists are really good. So definitely check it out. We'll have a non-spoiler review followed by a spoiler review pretty soon. So if you guys have any questions though, definitely give us a shout out. You know where to catch us, at the Film Exiles on Twitter. You can catch me at Velcro16. That's VELKRO 16. That's Velcro spelled wrong with a K. and check out the other Exiles too, as they're going to also be having video reactions too. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys around. Bye.
Hey, what's up, film exiles, all the exiles out there. I saw Glass last night, the new M. Night Shyamalan movie. I really liked it. I also watched Unbreakable and Split yesterday. I really like those movies. I think they're good. I think out of all three now that I've seen all three, I probably like Unbreakable the most. But Glass was really good. I thought it was really well directed. M. Night did his thing again. He did include some twists in there, and I really liked. There was one twist in particular that I really liked. I'm not sure who did the score for this movie, but it wasn't the most spectacular score I've ever heard in my life. But I thought there were some really good moments with it. Samuel L. Jackson was really good. He was fantastic in this movie. Bruce Willis was good. James McAvoy is excellent as the Horde. Just all those characters and the mannerisms, and you can really read it, and you can really interpret who's who just by looking at him. He doesn't even have to say anything, you know. I've seen a couple of the other reactions from the Exiles, probably not as high on the movie, but I did really think it was good and a refreshing take, I guess, in the superhero genre as of the cinematic landscape today. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Glass.
Yeah, I just saw Glass. I just got out of the theater and back in my dorm. First impression, I really loved it. What to expect from the movie? It's not an action-packed comic book movie. It's more of a psychological thriller. It's a slow burn. You need to go with the pace of the movie. Give it a chance. But the ending, there are some classic Shyamalan twists. A lot of them actually. They were fantastic. And the three characters, Elijah, Kevin, and David Dunn, got like enough of a spotlight. Each of them had their moments, and they did a fantastic job. All the actors, James McAvoy, Bruce Willis, and Samuel L. Jackson, fantastic. Sam Jackson was amazing, just phenomenal. I think it's a really nuanced performance from him, something that you might not have seen from him in recent times. The twists were amazing. Sarah Paulson, she was great, and the psychological aspect of it, it's a really good psychological thriller. There are a lot of themes in it. The way he used the color in the movie, that was fantastic. The color scheme for each character and how they blend in, and in certain scenes when they're all together. I will be talking about all this probably in a pod in the near future, so you can hear it there. But so expect a slow burn psychological thriller that completely flips the comic book tropes and comic book movie genre tropes on its head. And the way he structured the three movies, his mind, man. Oh, Unbreakable, then Split, then Glass. Just final note: Mr. Glass, Samuel Jackson's character, Mr. Glass, is the is the main character. He is the focus of the movie. So go in knowing that you'll be fine like this. Have fun, guys. Take care.